Formatting the worksheet. The text, numeric entries, and functions for the worksheet now are complete. The next step is to format the worksheet. Format a worksheet to emphasize certain entries and make the worksheet easier to read and understand. Figure 146A shows the worksheet before formatting. Figure 146B shows the worksheet after formatting. As you can see from the two figures, a worksheet that is formatted not only is easier to read but looks more professional. Font type, style, size, and color. The characters that Excel displays on the screen are specific font type, style, size, and color. The font type, or font face, defines the appearance and shape of the letters, numbers, and special characters. Examples of font types include Calibri, Cambria, Times New Roman, Arial, and Courier. Font style indicates how the characters are emphasized. Common font styles include regular, bold, underline, or italic. The font size specifies the size of the characters on the screen. Font size is gauged by a measurement system called points. A single point is about 1/72nd of 1 inch in height. Thus, a character with a point size of 10 is about 10/72 of an inch in height. The font color defines the color of the characters. Excel can display characters in a wide variety of colors, including black, red, orange, and blue. When Excel begins, the preset font type for the entire workbook is Calibri, with a font size, font style, and font color of 11-point regular black. Excel allows you to change the font characteristics in a single cell, a range of cells, the entire worksheet, or the entire workbook.
Now that we have entered all of our text into our spreadsheet, we can begin formatting the spreadsheet like our text tells us. Excel includes the capability of changing several characteristics of a cell, such as font type, font size, and font color all at once by assigning a predefined cell style to a cell. The following steps assign the title cell style to the worksheet title in cell A1. To change a cell style, follow these steps. Click cell A1 to make cell A1 the active cell. Click the Cell Styles button on the ribbon to display the Cell's Styles category.
Point to the title cell style in the titles and heading area of the cell styles gallery to see a live preview of the cell style in cell A1. Point to several other cell styles in the cell styles gallery to see a live preview of the other styles in cell A1. Why does the font type, font size, and font color change in cell A1 when I point to it? The change in cell A1 is the result of Live Preview. Live Preview is a feature of Excel 2007 that allows you to preview cell styles as you point to them in the Cell Styles gallery. We've also seen this when we were working in Word last unit.
Click the title cell style to apply the cell style A1. Different font types often are used in a worksheet to make it more appealing to the reader. The following steps show how to change the worksheet subtitles font type from Calibri to Cambria. To change the font type, we click cell A2 to make the cell A2 the active cell. Click the font box arrow on the ribbon to display the font gallery. Point to Cambria in the Theme Fonts area of the font gallery to see a live preview of the Cambria font in cell A2. If you would like to experiment, point to several other fonts in the font gallery to see a live preview of the other fonts in cell 2. Click Cambria in the Theme Fonts area to change the font type of the worksheet subtitle in cell A2 from Calibri to Cambria. You bold an entry in a cell to emphasize it or make it stand out from the rest of the worksheet. The following steps shows how to bold the worksheet subtitle in cell A2. To bold a cell, with cell A2 active, click the bold button on the ribbon to change the font style of the worksheet subtitle to bold. What if the cell already includes a bold style? If the active cell is already bold, then Excel displays the bold button with transparent orange background. How do I remove the bold style from a cell? Clicking the bold button a second time removes the bold font style. Increasing the font size is the next step in formatting the worksheet subtitle. You increase the font size of a cell so the entry stands out and is easier to read. The following steps increase the font size of the worksheet subtitle in cell A2. To increase the font size of a cell entry, with cell A2 selected, click the font size box arrow on the ribbon to display the font size. Point to 14 in the font size list to see a live preview of cell A2 with a font size of 14. To experiment, point to several other fonts in the font size list to see a live preview of other font sizes in cell A2. Click 14 in the font size list to change the font in cell A2 from 11 point to 14 point. Can I assign a font size that's not in the font size list? Yes. An alternative to clicking a font size in the font size list is to click the font size box, type the font size, and then press the enter key. This procedure allows you to assign a font size not available in the font size list to a selected cell entry. The next step is to change the color of the font in cell A2 from black to dark blue. The following steps change the font color of a cell entry. To change the font color of a cell entry, with cell A2 selected, click the Font Color button arrow on the ribbon to display the font color palette. Point to dark blue text. Dark blue color in column 4, row 1. In the theme colors area of the font color palette to see a live preview of the font color in cell A2. To experiment, point to several other colors in the font color palette to see a live preview of other font colors in cell A2. Click dark blue text, column 4, row 1 on the font color palette to change the font of the worksheet subtitle in cell A2 from black to dark blue. Figure 157 in your book. The final step in formatting the worksheet title and subtitle is to center them across columns A through G. Centering a title across the columns used in the body of a worksheet improves the worksheet's appearance. To do this, the 7 cells in range A1 through G1 are combined or merged into a single cell that is the width of the columns in the body of the worksheet. The 7 cells in range A2 to G2 also are merged in a similar manner. Merging cells involves creating a single cell by combining 2 or more selected cells. The following steps centers the worksheet title and subtitle across columns by merging cells. To center cell entries across columns by merging cells, we select cell A1 and then drag to cell G1 to highlight the range A1 to G1. Click the Merge and Center button on the ribbon to merge cells A1 through G1 and center the contents of cell A1 across columns A through G. Are you wondering what happened to cells B1 through G1? After the merge, cells B1 through G1 no longer exist. Cell A1 now extends across columns A through G. We need to repeat these steps to merge and center the worksheet subtitle across cells A2 through G2. Are you wondering what happened to the cells B1 and G1 and B2 through G2? Are they lost forever? No. The opposite of merging cells is splitting a merged cell. After you have merged multiple cells to create one merged cell, you can unmerge or split the merged cell to display the original cells on the worksheet. You split a merged cell by selecting it and clicking the Merge and Center button. For example, if you click the Merge and Center button on a second time in step 2, it will split the merged cells back to the way they were in the beginning. The next step to format the worksheet is to format the column titles in row 3 and the total row 9. Column titles and the total row should be formatted so anyone who views the worksheet can quickly distinguish the column titles and the total row from the data in the body of the worksheet. The following steps format the column titles and total row using cell styles in the default worksheet theme. To format column titles and the total row, we click cell A3 and then drag the mouse pointer to cell G3 to select the range of cells A3 to G3. Point to the Cell Styles button on the ribbon. Why is cell A3 selected in the range for the column headings? The style to be applied in the column headings includes an underline that will help to distinguish the column headings from the rest of the worksheet, including cell A3 in the range. Ensures that the cell will include the underline, which is visually appealing and further helps to separate the data in the worksheet. Click the Cell Styles button to display the Cell Styles gallery. Point to the Heading 3 cell style in the titles and headings area of the Cell Styles gallery to see a live preview of the cell style in the range of A3 through G3. You can experiment to point to other cell styles in the titles and headings area of the cell gallery to see a live preview of other cell styles in the range A3 through G3. Click the Heading 3 cell style to apply the cell style to the range A3 through G3. Click cell A9 and then drag the mouse pointer to cell G9 to select the range A9 through G9. Point to the Cell Ribbon Styles button on the ribbon. Click the Cell Styles button on the button to display the Cell Styles gallery, and then click the Total Cell Style in the titles and headings area to apply the total cell style to the cells in the range A9 to G9. Click cell A11 to select the cell. As previously noted, the numbers in the worksheet should be formatted to use a dollar and cents format, with dollar signs in the first row, row 4, and the total row, row 9. Excel allows you to format numbers in a variety of ways, and these methods are discussed in other chapters in the book. The following steps use buttons on the ribbon to format the numbers in the worksheet.
To format numbers in a worksheet, we
Select cell B4 and drag the mouse pointer to cell G4 to select the range B4 to G4. Point to the accounting number format button on the ribbon to display the enhanced screen tip. Click the accounting number format button on the ribbon to apply the accounting number format to the cells in range B4 to G4. Select the range B5 to G8 Click the comma style button on the ribbon to apply the comma style to the range B5 to G5. Now select the range B9 to G9. Click the accounting number format button on the ribbon to apply the accounting number format to the cells in the range B9 to G9. Now select cell A11.
The last step in formatting the worksheet is to adjust the width of column A so that the word accessories in cell A8 is shown in its entirety in the cell. Excel includes several methods for adjusting cell widths and row heights, and these methods are discussed later in this book. The following steps adjust the width of column A so that the contents of cell A8 is displayed in the cell. To adjust the column width, we point to the boundary on the right side of the column A heading above row 1 to change the mouse pointer to a split double arrow. Double-click on the boundary to adjust the width of column A to the width of the largest item in the column. The next step is to chart the quarterly sales for the 5 product types sold by the company. To create the chart, you must select the cell in the upper left corner of the range to chart cell A3. Rather than clicking cell A3 to select it, the next section describes how to use the name box to select the cell. Using the name box to select the cell, click the name box in the formula bar and then type A3 as the cell to select. Press Enter key to change the active cell from A11 to cell A3.